Okay, here is my truck on the property since we actually have a culvert now, which is great. Oh, Andre just picked our first zucchini and is a freaking monster. So the zucchini are having fun. And let's look here, see if we got any other zucchinis in here. All right, yeah, there's at least one zucchini that's about 6 to 8 inches over there. We got some smaller ones over here that are growing. Those might be ready in a week or so. We've been looking at the squash. The left squash is actually a winter squash because it has a very hard exterior. And trying to get around the leaves here. Okay. Yeah, you see the bumpiness right there? There, that is a winter squash. The right squash over here, which is smooth, these are summer squash because it has a soft exterior. So the squash is going ham right now. The cucumbers are really starting to explode. They're going up the vines, but then they're starting to go from there. The free cucumber that we got, is producing that. So
it's lemon cucumber.
So it might be a different type of cucumber.
No, it is.
So we shall see. The other cucumbers, these are the ones we got at either Lowe's or Tractor Supply. I can't remember. But, oh, there's a cucumber right there. Alright, that one actually looks like a cucumber. So, they're growing. I don't think you can hear it on the video, but there's bees pollinating all over the place. So we will let them be, so to speak. Alright, so what else we got here? We have the peppers there.
We need to support that one.
Ooh, yeah, that one toppled over. It's been doing some thunderstorming around here the last few days, so we must have had some wind. The sweet potatoes are starting to creep. The melons are really starting to creep. We got flowers all over the place. So it looks like we're going to get cantalouped to death, which is fine with me because I love cantaloupe. So that is the report from this week for the garden. Garden is going good. We'll probably have to cultivate again next weekend so we can stay ahead of the cultivation. So looking at the size of that zucchini, that thing is huge. So all right, and the farmed half, let's look at this real quick. I'm not going to go on the rows, I'll go near the rows because the rows are back here. Or wait a second, there's a line right here. So this is what is growing here. So this is what's on the farmed part of the property. So they've germinated. I think he planted about 3 weeks ago. So it's starting to grow out here. So hopefully we'll find out fairly quickly what it's supposed to be. So all of this back here is about 4 to 4.5 acres. So right now, until we have the capability and the need for it, this is 4 to 4.5 acres that we don't have to maintain. So that's always good with me. So we'll check out the culvert in a minute because Andrea hadn't seen the culvert up close. We drove over it, but we hadn't actually seen it yet. Okay, I measured the drive and the center of the drive to the property line, which is over where the telephone pole is. And what we wanted was about 95 feet to the center. I just wheeled it off with our survey wheel, and it's within a foot of that, so I'm real happy about that. And to where back from the road to back here to the end of the structural base that they did the other day is about 65 feet. And so it's rained since then. That was Thursday morning that they came and did this, and it's rained since then, because you can see on the ground here telltale signs that it's been raining. So here's all the flat area. I drove over it with the truck. When they were flattening this out, they were using the excavator to flat it out. So it's not 100% compact for like building purposes, but for at least driving purposes, it's fine, because there's my tire tracks from earlier. So this is Andrea's first look of the culvert. So tomorrow we're gonna bring her car and the dog out here. We did not bring him out here today because we're going other places. So now we can start bringing her car out here, since we have the culvert, and the dog gets his rightful place in the back seat instead of the front seat, because he'll be in the car. So that's it for today.